Have you ever wondered why you can't stop thinking about that one person? It feels magical, but it's not magic at all. Your brain runs a secret algorithm to determine attraction, weirder and more fascinating than you think. Scientists say there are three main systems at play: lust, attraction, and attachment. Lust is driven by testosterone and estrogen. Attraction floods your brain with dopamine, causing euphoria, and attachment involves oxytocin and vasopressin, fostering long-term bonding. Sometimes we feel lust for one person, attraction for another, and attachment to someone else. But what makes us choose someone? We are often influenced by familiar traits or behaviors, by mere exposure, or by parental patterns. Our brains are hardwired to respond to signals of health, like facial symmetry, clear skin, and strong posture, forming a subconscious attraction algorithm. Dopamine rewards and fixes your thoughts on your crush. Norepinephrine stimulates nervousness, a racing heart, sweaty palms, while serotonin drops, fueling obsessive thinking, which is why falling for someone feels a bit like an addiction. Scientists say attraction isn't just biology. It's also profoundly personal and unpredictable. Sometimes two people just click, like Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller. Values, kindness, humor, and confidence all influence attraction, and the slow burn effect shows attraction can grow with growing familiarity and understanding. While attraction starts in the brain, relationships are forged by connection, understanding, and shared experience. What matters most isn't just who your brain picks, but how you grow together over time. You're about to discover a rare, powerful secret, something most men will go their entire lives without ever understanding when it comes to attracting women. I assure you, by the time you finish watching this video, you'll know exactly how to talk to women, how to get into their minds, and how to make them eager to see or hear from you again. Picture this. There's you, and there's the woman you want to connect with. What should you say? What should you talk about? How can you make your conversation flow effortlessly? The first big mistake many men make when talking to a woman is overthinking, wondering what to say, how to say it, or whether they're impressing her. I want you to let go of that. Change your mindset. Remember, she's a human being just like you, not a superstar, not someone placed up on a pedestal. This might seem cliché or something you've heard before, but it's crucial for you to internalize it. From now on, every time you talk to a beautiful woman, remember, she's just a person, not something to conquer. The second thing I want you to realize is this: you need to see yourself as the one with higher value. I'll show you how to do this in a moment, but for now, just listen. When you talk to a woman, her subconscious, the deep, instinctive algorithm that guides attraction, is assessing whether you're a strong match for her. Women are, by nature, emotional creatures who respond to their emotions instead of pure logic. So, attraction isn't something they control. It's a subconscious process, a radar constantly scanning their environment, looking for signals that say, he's a desirable, high-value man. This radar operates completely separate from their conscious mind. So much so that a woman's logical side might say, he's not a good match, while her subconscious is already falling for him. This is why many women chase after men who aren't a good choice. They're following their subconscious signals, not their logical judgments. Before we move forward, remember, from the moment a woman is born, her greatest, most innate objective is to find the right man for her. This isn't something you're typically told by society, but it's a deep, biological reality. A woman might become a scientist or an astronaut, but at her core, her ultimate mission is to connect with a strong, desirable man. And it's her radar that guides her toward him, not her conscious mind. This radar assesses many things, especially whether you see yourself as higher or lower in value. If you treat her as higher, the radar interprets you as less desirable. If you carry yourself as someone whose value is greater, attraction is triggered. This might seem confusing or difficult, but I assure you, by the time you're finished with this video, you'll know exactly how to make any woman think about you all day long, without even understanding why. So, how do you make her view you as higher in value? Let's start with something simple, something many men get completely backwards: body language. Some say you should keep your chin up or avoid putting your hands in your pockets. Others say you should sit up straight. Forget all that. None of it matters. What really matters is this: be comfortable in your own skin. Here are 3 key points. 1. Lean back instead of forward. When you're engaged in a conversation, avoid leaning toward her. This signals that you're trying hard to win her over. Instead, lean back, show that you're at ease. 2. Walk away if you disapprove or lose interest. If a woman says, "I'm not really interested," or something less enthusiastic, respond casually. "I know I'm probably a bit much for you. You're a nice girl anyway." Then slowly walk away. This signals high value. Attractive women aren't used to men turning their backs and removing their attention, which makes them chase instead. 3. Be at ease and comfortable in your own skin. Picture yourself sitting alongside your best friend or a family member, someone you care about but aren't trying to impress. You'd sit back, let your limbs rest, move naturally, without nervousness. This is the mindset you want to bring into your conversations with women. When you're comfortable, a woman senses your confidence and finds you desirable. Stop overthinking your body language. Do whatever feels natural. The moment you care less about impressing her, the more desirable you become. Conversation formula: 50% about her, 30% about your environment, 20% about you. Picture a typical interview. The person interviewing you asks about your skills and your qualifications because you're the one who needs their approval. The moment you reverse this dynamic, you become the desirable one. So, white heavy checkmarks spend 50% of your conversation focusing on her likes, dislikes, routines, goals, and passions. White heavy checkmarks spend 30% casually talking about your environment. Whatever's going on, whatever crosses your mind, just keep it light and natural. White heavy checkmarks spend 20% sharing a bit about yourself, but make sure you do it in a way that's charming, vulnerable, or self-deprecating instead of boastful. When you talk about yourself, make fun of yourself or tell stories that show you're comfortable with your flaws. This signals confidence and high value. Additionally, keep a slight air of mystery. Don't reveal everything at once. If a woman asks, "Where do you work?" you can respond, "Whoa, you're already investigating me. Let's slow down. I'm not that easy to figure out." This kind of playfulness makes you more desirable. Other examples: her, "What are you doing Saturday night?" You, "Something a little wild. I'm not sure I should tell you yet." Her, "Have you ever been in a relationship?" You, I'm not sure I know you well enough for that." Her, "What's your name?" You, "Guess. I'll give you a candy if you get it right." This slight elusiveness drives attraction and curiosity. Lastly, a big challenge you'll face is the tests women will put you through. While you're talking, her subconscious radar will try to gauge whether you're the real deal. This can undermine your confidence or make you revert back to your old habits. But rest assured, there's a way to handle these tests gracefully. We'll go over that in the following episodes of this series.